Hey guys, plot recapped here. Today I am going to explain a horror, thriller movie, Stree. Huge spoilers ahead, so watch at your own risk. The plot is based on the Indian folk legend about a witch who abducts men at night when they are alone and only leaves their clothes behind. The residents of a town named Chundari believe in the spirit of an angry woman, referred to as Stree, who stalks men and whisks them away during the 4 days of a religious festival every year, causing many disappearances over the years. To protect the residents from her wrath, O Stree, come tomorrow is written in Hindi, with bat's blood on the entrances of all homes, and men are advised to not roam alone after 10 p.m. during the festive season, and move in groups for safety. A parallel of instructions women are usually told to follow for their own safety. Vicky, a ladies' tailor in Chundari, mysteriously encounters a charming woman who only comes to the town during the annual puja season, and falls in love with her at first sight. She asks him to stitch her a lehenga. Her frequent disappearances, her shopping list including peculiar items such as a lizard's tail, white cat's fur, flowers of datura, meat, brandy and such like presumed to be ingredients for black magic, and the fact that she is not seen by anybody except Vicky, makes his friend Biddu suspicious, and he starts believing that she could be Stree. After one of his friends, Jana, is kidnapped by Stree, Vicky grows suspicious of the woman as well. He confronts her, on which she disappears yet again. They decide to find a way to save their friend, and ask the town's librarian Rudra Bhaiya for help, who is also a paranologist. In Rudra's bookshop, they come across a partially torn book titled as Chundari Puran in his library, which mentions Stree's story, and an old fort which Vicky claims he has seen when he was on a date with his mystery girl. Vicky, Biddu and Rudra then visit the old fort, which Stree is supposedly inhabiting, to find Jana. Stree drives away Biddu and Rudra, and is about to attack Vicky, but does not, as she senses the feeling of love and respect in his eyes. She is then driven away by the mysterious woman's spell. The woman reveals later that she has been trying to defeat Stree for the last 3 years after losing someone close to her, and that is why she comes to the town only during the festive season. This clarifies that the woman and Stree are two different persons. Stree releases Jana as requested by Vicky the same night. However, he starts having sporadic violent episodes. More men go missing after a possessed Jana, under Stree's control, erases the word tomorrow from the protective phrases outside everyone's homes, leaving it as "O Stree, come," an invitation. Vicky, Biddu, Rudra and the woman decide to meet the book's author Shankar Shastri to find a permanent solution to save the town, who informs them that Stree had once been an extremely beautiful courtesan that every man in town desired. At last she found a man who truly loved her and wanted to marry her, but on their wedding night, Stree and her husband were killed by the town's jealous man. Her spirit has ever since been searching for her true love, and also seeks revenge on the town by aiming to abduct every last man in it. Shastri tells them of a prophecy pointing to a savior, and Vicky surprisingly appears to have all the characteristics describing the savior. Initially Vicky believes that too, until he recalls the inclusive feature of the savior, son of a courtesan. His friends then reveal the secret of him being a courtesan's son, which infuriates Vicky, and he leaves in chaste. In a drunk state, he confronts his father, to which he silently agrees, upsetting Vicky further, but then feels grateful for his father's affection and efforts, and decides to save his town, which accepted him and didn't denounce him. The friends and the woman make a trap to kill Stree, but Vicky realizes that Stree only desires love and respect and hesitates with the plan. The mysterious woman then suggests Vicky simply cut her long braid, the source of her powers, so that she will be rendered powerless. He does so, and Stree vanishes. The mysterious woman leaves the city the next day, and Vicky bids her farewell, forgetting to ask her name all this time. On the bus, the woman merges Stree's braid with her own hair, and then vanishes from the bus, implying that either she is Stree herself, or a witch who wanted Stree's power through her braid. Stree visits Chundari again the following year and finds her own statue at the town entrance with a new phrase, "O Stree, protect us," thus giving her respect, and she does not enter Chundari. If you like this video, a like and subs would be awesome.